Hey guys, starting a new series just about PvP in Dark Souls 3, and I'll be commentating throughout the whole video. This is mainly for people who enjoy watching commentary videos instead of just watching the video itself, not having someone's input as to what's going on in the video. And it's also going to be like a rambling series if you're into that. If not, it doesn't matter. It's just going to be fun either way, because I'm going to be just wrecking people. My character right now, he is soul level 40, but he's got plus 10 weapons, which you're in that sweet spot where people have made it past, Farron Keep, and they're heading towards their slabs near the end game. They got all their good weapons and shit. So you find a bunch of people who really want to do PvP, who like the meta, this low level meta, but still they're fucking shit to begin with the game, so they just don't know. 120 is it's a good medium to have PvP at, because you just at 40, every skill at 40 in this game, you don't need anything else other than 40, otherwise it's just, the difference is negligible. Like with the stats, 120 is the sweet spot. If you want to specifically go at one build, that's why they call it builds. So people, aren't masters at everything. Like they master at one thing, and 120 allows you to be a master at one thing. That's why you can have different builds or just be adept at different things, but it doesn't matter. This is an introduction to the series. This one video, I'm just going to be throwing clips, PvP clips, just out there. And just commentating over it. I'll be talking about anything, like whatever you want to suggest in the comments of each video, I can talk about that, and just whatever, I'm not hoping this will catch on or get a lot of views, but I'm just need to keep my channel going, and I just thought of this, and it's a good idea. So this video is an introduction. I'll be introducing you to exactly what I'll be going on about, and it's just my personal take on Dark Souls. I feel Dark Souls 3 did everything right. Dark Souls 3 has to be, there are a lot of flaws in this game, don't get me wrong. Dark Souls 1 was a perfect game. Dark Souls 3 did everything that Dark Souls 1 didn't do in terms of just statistically, and just the flow of the game is, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful game, but yes. And I enjoy playing PvP at low levels, because people melt at your hand. You can see I'm using the Dragon Slayer axe. This thing is a truck. It hits like a truck on this this meta, this level 40 meta. It's just a perfect weapon when it's raw. I got the buff on it. I actually saw a video recently. I forgot the YouTuber name. It starts with GHEY something. And he was going on about, he was testing the buffs, and how buffs, they don't really make that much of a difference. You're better off not buffing. It's like a 10 damage difference. In the end of the day, you're still getting 10 damage closer to your enemy's deaths. And especially at this low level, so buffs are good. This guy here, he's an edgy motherfucker in this video. He's cosplaying as some sort of Dark Wraith. He's Dark Wraith Julian, I remember his name, and he's got his buddy with him. So they're just cosplaying as Dark Wraiths, and I'm very happy I saw this guy. He looks like he put a lot of effort into his character creation. I'm very happy. And then, oh man, I was just gloating too much, and I'm just like, alright, it's on. It just doesn't matter. Yes. Butcher knife. Butcher knife hits like a twig. I don't get it. This knife, it used to be hectic in Dark Souls 2. I used to use it all the time, trying to get to 1,000 kills for that Ring of Thorns +2. Now they, especially low levels, they just made it hit like a twig, and it's just disappointed, But I'm that sort of guy that if I see a host and he's on his own, I'm not gonna attack him. Never. I mean, I want to be the host's friend, and I want to be the guy that every phantom the host summons, I want to take him out. If a host summons a phantom, I want to take it out straight up. I want to just be left with me and the host, or any invaders. I'll keep the host safe, you know. It's not like, you know, I worship the guy, but oh, far out. Where'd that come from? Go away. It's a sniper. But see, I walked him over here and he summoned Steve for me. So I'm just gonna have a royale with Steve. This is basically what these videos are gonna be like. I'm just gonna be commentating of different subjects, just going off a random tangent on just ranting, and a little bit of the actual footage. I'll be explaining exactly what happened. And yes, this parry right here, oh, the satisfaction you get. I've got the Hornet ring. I'm not wearing it now, but with this build I wear a Hornet ring primarily, and you almost there's a 80% chance that if someone's not got a full tanked out, like full health build at level 40, you're gonna one-shot them if they're full health with one parry. Which is like, I've tanked out the maximum health and maximum armor that I can get at this low level, plus it's basically a glass cannon what I've got going here. Yeah, that's my buddy, an Aldrich Invader, and he's dressed up like some sort of like fluky. He's wearing Leonard's head, but yeah, and this guy's got edge as well. He's trying to take my humanity with that dark hand. He's dressed up as I forgot his name. It's from the DLC. But yeah, this is basically what this series is going to consist of. If it gets good reviews, and if you guys like it, if you guys show us some support by liking it, just tell us if this is what you're into. I'll do it if people are willing to watch. If not, just do it for whatever the fuck. Just doesn't matter. This fight right here, oh man, it took me ages to get this guy. I got him to low health, he kept estusing. I got him to low health, he kept estusing, and I eventually got him in the end, but got a bit tired after a while. Slice. See, this is what the animation looks like if you have a Hornet ring and you parry. It just chunks them. This guy obviously had his armor on. That's why he's look at him, he's slithering around, slithering on the floor, trying to get away. Slowly chopping at his health like a tree. Chomping. Speaking about trees, I'm getting into Minecraft, and it's one of those games where you just play for like 5 minutes, get bored, and then stop playing, and then just after like a couple of days you're like, wow, that game really, I remember that game, that was a good game, I want to play it now. And then when you do play, it's like, oh, what the fuck am I playing this game for? But still, I mean, it's a great concept of the game. I enjoyed it, because what happened was I spent like days and days on this world on the 360 when I had it for the 360, and I updated the game and my whole world got fucking refurbished back to default, and that pissed me off. And ever since then I stopped playing Minecraft. But it's just basically that game's like a very generic game for like people who aren't new to games. That'd be the first game they'd jump to. Someone who is not really game orientated, that'd be the first game they'd jump to, Minecraft, just to get familiar with the interface of just console games or any game in general. But fuck this katana move. I'm not sure if you can. I know you can parry this katana move. I've done it before. I'm not sure. It's a battle art, but yeah, that blue looks cool on his armor though. Come on, get in the backstab. Get in the backstab. I just fuck around with parries. It's so satisfying getting that parry, and it's just I fish for it all the time. I don't care if I look like a fucking pleb. It's just the satisfaction you get to it outweighs you embarrassing yourself tenfold. Here we go. Slash with the katana. Katana fag. Honestly, in Dark Souls 2, all I used was katanas. Katanas were the running attacks for Dark Souls 2 were just, yeah, they were very good. But I clocked in 1,000 hours in Dark Souls 2. But this is the end of the introduction video to my series of Dark Souls 3 PvP, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys.